following presentation of the National Football League.
Week 10 of the NFL season here from Mile High Stadium. It's the Broncos tied for top of the AFC, ready to take the field against their rivals, the Las Vegas Raiders, here on a Thursday night. Already into November we come as we start a new week, Week 10 of the NFL season here from Mile High Stadium in Denver, where the Broncos come into play 7-2 on the year, tied for the top of the AFC with the Patriots and the Colts. A flashback to 2016, and the Broncos are flashing back even further than that in their throwback uniforms here tonight as the 2-6 Raiders are in town to try to play spoiler. We are underway here from Mile High. Raiders will start with the football, and they will start just shy of the 25. So here comes Geno Smith and this Raider offense, a trade deadline where they gave away their number one receiver, Jacoby Myers. He's now with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not a whole lot of weapons for Geno Smith now on offense. A year that has been forgetful so far for the Vegas Raiders, looking to play spoiler here tonight in Denver. You got Ashton Genty, the star rookie running back in the backfield, but then at wide receiver it gets a whole lot tougher. You got Trey Tucker on the outside, Tyler Lockett coming towards the end of his career on the outside as well. We're going to go first down play action and a throw into a tight window. There's another guy that they like here on this offense. And an early penalty on Denver that will be declined on Jahdae Barron. That's the tight end, Brock Bowers, who makes the catch on the first play from scrimmage, and a first down for the Raiders to the 35. But yeah, not a whole lot of weapons for Geno Smith to go after. It's been a tough year for the Raiders, just 2 wins on the season, including a loss last week to Jacksonville on a failed 2-point conversion in overtime. Fake it to Genty. Smith pressured up the middle, able to get rid of it and floated out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be second down. Only 2 wins on the season for the Raiders came a couple weeks ago on October the 12th with their last win against Tennessee, a 20-10 win at home. And then they beat the Patriots, who are atop the AFC right now, in week 1. 2nd and 10 for Smith. Another throw. Smith to the far side and broken up. Good play defensively as he was looking for Brock Bowers downfield, and it's 3rd down and 10. This Denver team, they have had some fourth quarter magic this year, just finding ways to win games. They won on a walk-off field goal against Houston. They dominated Dallas 2 weeks ago. 44-24 was that final score. They beat the Giants. Those are their last 3 wins. On 3rd down and 10 for Geno Smith. Standing in, stepping up, throwing on the run, and has a wide open receiver. It's Lockett who makes the catch to the 40-yard line, and taking it into Denver territory on their opening drive is this Raider offense. Good throw on the run by Smith, finding his former Seahawk teammate and now teammates here with the Raiders, Tyler Lockett, first down. Only Denver losses this year came to Indianapolis in week 2 and in Los Angeles against the Chargers in week 3. 6 wins since their last loss against the Chargers. On first down, here's a quick throw to Bowers, and he's got another first down. Good drive here to start the game for the Raiders as they are on the move into field goal range now here on drive number 1. And Brock Bowers has already been targeted 3 times, and he's got 2 catches, both resulting in first down yardage. On first down, it's Genty for the first time as he gets popped at the end of the run, and a pickup of 3 for Ashton Genty, the rookie running back out of Boise State. Set all kinds of records in college, and he's trying to find his footing here in the NFL. on a Raider team that has struggled throughout the season, especially offensively. 2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line. Fake it to Genty this time, and here's Bowers again with a lot of open space, and Brock Bowers takes it inside the 15-yard line, and an excellent opening drive continues here for Vegas. First down from the 14-yard line now here for the Raiders. Look at this formation. Bowers and everybody in the backfield. They hand it off. And that is Ricard who loses a yard. Tackled down by Alex Singleton in the middle, and it's a loss of 1, bringing up 2nd down and long. So 2nd down and 11 here for the Raiders at the 15-yard line. Here's Smith. Over the middle, pass is caught. And a minimal gain there on 2nd down brings up 3rd down and 8 here for the Raiders offense. This opening drive has been good. Trey Tucker made that catch, and now 3rd down and 8. From the 12-yard line, need to get to the 4 to keep the drive alive inside the 5. Smith hit as he throws. A wobbler is caught. What a catch for the touchdown. It's Deontay Thornton Jr. And what an opening drive for the Raiders offense. Smith got hit as he threw. The pressure was in his face, and a jump ball in the back of the end zone that Deontay Thornton Jr. brings in for the game's first score. And what a drive by the Raiders, and Pete Carroll drew it up. Extra point, bad snap, but the kick is good to make it 7-0. Dylan Carlson adds it through. How about a 10-play, 76-yard drive to start the night for the Raiders here in Denver? And the Broncos, led by Bo Nix, will play from behind to start this game. Daniel Carlson on to send it away for the Raiders offense after they go down and score the touchdown. On the return, big hit delivered at the end of the play and a 1st down for Denver. And here comes Bo Nix. 2nd-year man out of Oregon, 6'2", 217, has had a good year this year. They've been finding ways to win. And now they trail 7-0 to start this game. A lot of weapons on this offense. J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. You got R.J. Harvey, the running back. Jaleel McLaughlin. A lot of good running backs for Denver. You've got the receivers. Troy Franklin has been a guy to watch out of Oregon. Obviously, you have Cortland Sutton. Marvin Mims Jr. can make plays. Cortland Sutton leading the way in the receiving corps, though. Here's a throw to Dobbins on 1st down. Runs right through Crosby. And he's able to pick up a yard before he's knocked out of bounds. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. J.K. Dobbins, the former Baltimore Raven, now here in a Denver uniform. As the Broncos look to respond to the Vegas opening drive touchdown with one of their own. 2nd and 9 here for Denver. 4-man rush by the Raiders. Nick steps up in the pocket, fires downfield, and a good catch is made. And there's Cortland Sutton, the guy we just talked about, the number 1 receiver in this Denver offense that has a lot of weapons, and Bo Nix finds him for a 1st down to the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good catch on that laser beam thrown from Bo Nix. So 1st down up across the 45-yard line now. And they hand it off, and Dobbins gets stuffed right up the middle. Loss of 2 on the play as Butler gets in to make the tackle, and it's 2nd and long for Denver's offense.
2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
A Denver team that has struggled early in games, but then they just find a way in the 4th quarter in most of these games. Best offense in the fourth quarter in the league. Here's Nix on second and long underneath to a wide open Franklin. And Troy Franklin takes it inside the 30 before he's knocked out of bounds. And a big run after the catch for Troy Franklin and a first down for Denver deep into Raider territory. And he was all alone. So first down up to the 27-yard line after the big play to Franklin. First down Denver. Here's Dobbins up the middle, and Max Crosby meets him right at the line. Big hit delivered, and it's second down. So the running game hasn't really found its legs here on this opening drive for Denver. It's been the passing attack, getting them down the field, and now second down and 9 here for the Broncos. Fake it to Dobbins this time. Nick stands in, fires downfield, and it's batted away at the last second as he was looking downfield for Cortland Sutton, and now third down and 9 here for the Broncos offense.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Just about halfway through this opening quarter, third down and 9 here for Denver on their opening drive. Here's Nix on third down, pressured up the middle and sacked. It's Butler who gets home for the Raider defense, and that brings up fourth down. Butler has made a couple of good plays on this opening drive, and he gets the sack of Nix there to bring up fourth. And here comes the field goal team for Denver. So Will Lutz will come out here for the Broncos to try to put them on the board on their opening drive. Good job by that Raider defense after a couple chunk plays for the Broncos through the air. And Butler makes the sack on fourth down, bringing out Will Lutz to try to put Denver on the board here on their opening drive. He's been a good kicker throughout his career, the former New Orleans Saint. 51 yards to put Denver on the board. Good snap and hold, and Will Lutz knocks it through easily from 51. And the Broncos respond to the opening drive touchdown by the Raiders with an opening drive field goal to make it 7-3. Oldest coach in the NFL right there, Pete Carroll. All of his success in his years with the Seattle Seahawks. Took 1 year off, went into retirement, and said, I ain't done just yet. Comes to the Raiders. Not the season he's wanted so far, but he's off to a good start here in Denver starting week 10. Will Lutz sends it away here for Denver. And on the return, out to the 23-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will begin on offense. Great opening drive their first time. The good touchdown catch by Deontay Thornton Jr. And Geno Smith comes back out there to try to lead this Raider offense on another drive here on drive number 2. Here is a play action on first down. Bootleg out to the right. Smith on the run. What a throw to Tucker. And he makes the catch inbounds, and Trey Tucker's got a first down to the 43-yard line. And Geno Smith off to a good start in this game against this Broncos secondary. First down to the 43-yard line here for the Raiders. Here's an end-around play that's snuffed out right up front. Cooper makes the play on the edge and a loss of 2 on the quick handoff to Tyler Lockett. And it's second down.
Second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Second down after the loss of 2. On the handoff to Lockett. Here's Smith. Slings it underneath, and the pass is hauled in for a minimal pickup to Jack Beck. The rookie receiver from TCU makes the catch, and now third down and 8 here for the Raiders offense. Need to get to the Broncos 47-yard line to pick up the first down. 3rd down and 8. 4-man rush by Denver. Smith over the middle. Pass is caught and right near the sticks, but I believe is a yard shy is Trey Tucker, who makes the catch. Brought down by Moss, who was in coverage. And now decision time here for the Raiders on 4th and short. Pete Carroll, we saw his aggressiveness at the end of the game against Jacksonville, did not pay off, and now they're going to punt the football away here right around midfield. Bad snap again. They had a bad snap on the extra point try after their touchdown, and now this punt, good recovery, out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So here comes Bo Nix back out. Field goal their first time after a couple chunk plays through the air. And now a chance to take the lead if they can go down and score a touchdown. First down, Denver starting inside their own 10 after the good punt. And they started off with Dobbins right up the middle. Big hole. There goes Dobbins into the secondary and down to the 30. And there's the explosive run Denver's been waiting for. J.K. Dobbins gets them breathing room right away on play number 1. So first down, Denver up to the 30-yard line after the explosive run by Dobbins. Give it right back to him. And he meets Max Crosby at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd down. Coming into today, J.K. Dobbins, 695 yards on the season. Running the football, Cortland Sutton, the receiving leader at 566. Bo Nix just shy of 2,000 yards coming into play today. Here's Dobbins to the outside this time, down the sideline. J.K. Dobbins across midfield. And a couple explosive runs for the Denver running back, taking it into Raider territory. So a couple chunk plays for Denver on the ground, and now first down at the 48-yard line. Here's Nix. Standing in, goes underneath, pass is caught by Mims, and he spins his way to the 40. Good pickup on first down of about 8 yards, and Denver's on the move once again. Final 2.5 minutes chunked down here in this opening quarter. Denver on the 40-yard line of the Raiders, 2nd and 2. RPO to the outside. Franklin got hit and dropped just shy of the sticks. Good open field tackle on the outside, bringing up 3rd down and 1. And you would have to think this is 4-down territory. You've got 2 plays to get a yard for Denver. Third down and 1. Raiders showing pressure here. Jumbo package in. It's a sneak by Nix and a first down. And Denver keeps the drive alive, taking it across the Raider 40. And it's a first down for Denver with 66 seconds to go in the opening quarter. First down, Denver just inside the 40. Play action. Nix dumps it off for Dobbins, and a good play on the outside before he could break free, and a pickup of 3 for Denver. And we'll get one more snap here before the end of the quarter. So we'll get at least one more snap here by Denver before the end of the period. 2nd down and 7. Here's Nix. Over the middle, pass is caught, Sutton, and he takes it to the 20 to close out this opening quarter from Denver. Cortland Sutton makes the catch, keeps the drive alive, and we've hit the end of the first quarter. Entertaining start. The Raiders have a 7-3 lead, but Denver on the move when we come back. Start of the second quarter, it's a first down for Denver on the edge of the red zone, right at the 20. Hand off Dobbins, right side, and he barrels his way forward for about a yard before he's brought down, maybe half a yard, second down. Taking it to the 19, and they keep it at 2nd and 10 after the half-yard gain. Second down at the 19-yard line. Here's a screen to the outside, and Sutton, room to run. Good tackle right at the 10. About a yard shy of the first, and now again, third down and short yardage situation here for the Broncos. They ran a sneak with Nix earlier in the drive on 3rd down and 1. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 1 from the 11. And again, probably 4-down territory. 2 plays to pick up a yard. Let's see if they sneak it again with Nix. They do not. They hand it to Dobbins. What a play! On the outside, and a loss of 4. Chin comes up and takes the legs out from under of Dobbins, and now decision time for Denver on 4th down. 4th and 5 from the 15. And it looks like Denver's going to send Willie Lutz out there again. So the Raiders defense with 2 stops in their own territory after good starts to the drive by the Broncos, but they can't finish as Lutz is 2 for 2. And it's 7-6. So interesting start to this game. Raiders came to play. Trying to play spoiler to the Broncos. They lead by 1 early in the second quarter. A touchdown for the Raiders, matched with 2 field goals by the Broncos, and we've got a 1-point game as Lutz sends it away from the 5-yard line. Dylan Labe brings it out to the 35. Good return, and that's where Geno Smith will start drive number 3. A touchdown their first drive. They had to punt around midfield their last time out. Now we'll see what the Raiders offense has in store for us here early in the second. Both teams just over 100 yards, 117 for Denver, 104 for the Raiders. Smith off the play fake, pressured, no one open, and he's sacked to start the drive, and a loss of 8 as Denver's pass rush gets home. It's Cooper back to the 26-yard line. This Denver team finding ways to win. They've had slow starts to games, have found ways to win in the fourth quarter. Their most entertaining fourth quarter game was against the Giants a couple weeks ago. The heroics of Bo Nix, 2nd down and 18. Four-man rush by the Broncos. Smith floats it over the middle, and the catch is made out across the 45-yard line. And Deontay Thornton Jr., who has the game's only touchdown, picks up a first down on 2nd and long. Gain of 20 yards on 2nd and 18. First down. Another play fake. Smith outside. Tucker. Room to run. Tucker hit hard across the 40. But another first down for the Raiders, taking it into Denver territory. And this offense is looking good despite the exit of Jacoby Myers, who went to the Jaguars at the trade deadline on Tuesday. First down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Genty, cuts it back, and Genty, another first down inside the 30. And Ashton Genty picks up 12 yards on first down. And the Raiders are on the move. First down at the 28-yard line, on the move, the Raiders. Genty again. Left side, had a hole for a moment, but it closes fairly quickly. And a pickup of 2 on first down. So Vegas already inside the Denver 30-yard line on this drive as they continue to march. Second and 8 at the 26. Play action. Smith sets up deep in the pocket. Pressured right away and sacked. It's Cooper again. His second sack on this drive, and it's third down and long. So now third down and long here for the Raiders on another sack of Geno Smith. And third down and 14 here for the Raiders. They need to get to the 18-yard line to pick up a first. And they just hand it off. Genty up the middle, trying to make a play here. And he gets out near the 20-yard line. And now fourth down and 3 and decision time here for the Raiders. Denver forces a fourth down, but now the Raiders, who have been aggressive, obviously haven't had the season they've wanted, just 2 wins on the year. See if they go for this. Good spin move by Genty, showing off his days in Boise State. Looks like Pete Carroll is going to send Carlson out there, though, to try to make it a 4-point game. Take all the points you can get trying to play spoiler, and Carlson knocks it through to make it a 4-point game. 10-6 our score. .8:34 to go in the second quarter. Carlson sends it away to Denver. From inside the 5. The return by Mims will take him out to the 24. So here comes this Denver offense out on the field. They've had a couple good drives, but they haven't been able to finish. A couple field goals to their credit as they look to go down and score a touchdown for the first time tonight. First down at the 24-yard line. Here's Dobbins. And on first down, Dobbins slashes his way through the line, picks up 6 yards to the 30-yard line. Good start to the drive for J.K. Dobbins and the Broncos. Second and 4 from the 30-yard line. Dobbins again cuts it back, picks up a first down before he gets popped across the 35, but a first down for Denver nonetheless. As we approach the halfway point of this second quarter, Denver on a couple running plays to Dobbins picks up a first down. Dobbins remains in there, first down at the 36. Fake it to him this time. Nick's underneath. Pass is caught Franklin, and Troy Franklin gets close to another first down. Pickup of 9.5, and it's second and short. And now a world of possibilities here for the Broncos on second and short. Second and 1, RPO slant, pass is caught Mims. He gets upended, but a first down to midfield. And Denver on the move here once again. Haven't seen number 1 right there at the left side of your screen, Evan Ingram, yet. Through this passing attack. Bo Nix has been spreading it around the yard pretty well here in this first half. Here's a throw at Mims again, taking it into Raider territory, pickup of 6. At the 6-minute mark to go here in the second. Second and 4 after a pickup of 6. And Dobbins straight up the middle, first down run. And J.K. Dobbins is over 50 yards on the game now at 58. And a first down for Denver inside the Raiders 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down to the 38-yard line, under 5 minutes to go before halftime. And a 4-point Raider lead. Here's Nix. Stepping up and running for the first time tonight. And he picks up 6 yards on first down to the 32. Waiting for that downfield shot here for Bo Nix. Haven't really seen him throw it down the field that much in this game. They had a couple chunk plays on their very first drive. But that was a lot of run after the catch by Sutton and Franklin. And now second down and 4 at the 32. Here's a flip to Harvey on the left side, and Harvey gets a first down. R.J. Harvey, this two-string running back, the rookie from UCF, has got a first down for Denver. First down at the 25-yard line. Good-looking drive here for the Broncos continues. Here's Dobbins again up the middle. And Crosby drags him down after a 9-yard pickup. Just chunk play after chunk play on this drive for Denver as they take it into the red zone. Second and 1 now here for the Broncos. Here's Dobbins again on second and a yard, and he is short. Third down and inches away. And this smells like quarterback sneak territory here for Bo Nix. As this long drive continues and they look to extend it, trying to pick up inches here on third down. Just about the length of the football away. We'll see if Nix tries to sneak this one. He does and got it. First down. Second time we've seen Bo Nix on a quarterback sneak pick up a first down. And that should take us down to the 2-minute warning here in the first half as a long drive for Denver continues. And we have hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 10-6 Raiders. Broncos on the move. 2 minutes to play here from the 13-yard line. First down, Denver. Trips receivers to the left side, and a handoff to Dobbins up the middle. Takes it inside the 10 as he powers his way near the 6-yard line, and a pickup of 7 on first down. Just chunk, chunk, chunk down the field here for the Broncos offense. And a timeout taken by Denver with 1:42 to go. By the Raiders. Raiders take a timeout, trying to conserve some time here before halftime. Second and 3 from the 6-yard line. They can get a first down at the 3. Nix, screen for Dobbins on the right side. And Dobbins gets swarmed. But he got a first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Timeout Raiders. Trying to conserve some time here before halftime. 1:37 to go. And Denver has it first down and goal to go from 3 yards out. Three yards away here on first and goal. They run trips to the left. And now shift him in a little bit. Mims, the lone receiver, to the right. First and goal. Nix on the move, and he gets brought down. Raiders will use their final timeout. Back to the 6-yard line goes Denver. And the Raiders are now out of timeouts here with just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal at the 6-yard line. Again, trips receivers to the left. This time, Franklin, the lone receiver, to the right. Nix on the move, fires on the slant, caught for the touchdown. Portland Sutton, and Denver takes the lead. Pocket started to break down on Nix. He fires a dart to Cortland Sutton on the quick hitter. And Denver, with their first touchdown of the game, take the lead for the first time with 90 seconds to go before halftime. Will Lutz on for the extra point. Trying to make it a 3-point game, and he's got it. What a drive by Denver. Marched the field in 15 plays, took almost half the second quarter, and in the blink of an eye, we've got 90 seconds to go before halftime. Denver takes the lead, 13-10. So the Raiders used their timeouts on defense. They're now out of timeouts for the remainder of this second quarter. We'll see if they look to respond here with a minute and a half and no timeouts remaining. Will Lutz to send it away. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. From the 5-yard line, it's Laube. And he gets brought down at the 24. So here come the Raiders back out on offense. Minute 27 to go before halftime. No timeouts remaining in a 3-point game. See what Geno Smith and company have up their sleeve. Remember, no Jacoby Myers. He went to Jacksonville on Tuesday. Part of the trade deadline. But this offense has still looked decent here against this Denver defense. See what route they go here with a minute 27 to go. No timeouts. On first down, Smith. Good pickup up the middle, and a jump ball is hauled in by Thornton. Good catch and a pickup of 9, just shy of the sticks. Clock continues to run down near a minute to go. Raiders not in too much of a hurry. Get up to the ball. Snap it with 62 seconds to go. Smith steps up, hit and dropped short of the first down. Now 3rd down and inches. And the Raiders are going to let the clock wind. Obviously, they have no timeouts, but they're also not going to be in much of a hurry because Denver still has all 3 timeouts. You don't want to give them another shot here before halftime if they don't convert this 3rd down. Under 40 seconds. Smith on 3rd down, on the move, fires a dart, wide open Tucker, down the middle, inside the 40. And now you got to get up and spike it. You're on the edge of field goal range right here for Carlson. Clock ticking down under 25 seconds to go. And the Raiders might have a shot here to tie the game. A lot of time winding up off the clock. They're not in spike formation. They've got 14 seconds. Got to go to the sideline here if you're Smith, who stands in, fires over the middle. It's caught, and that's a first down to Lockett. But the Raiders are going to run out of time here. Bad clock management at the end of the first half by the Raiders, and we've hit triple zeros with the Broncos leading by 3, 13-10. We've got a good game of brewing. A game that not a whole lot of people expected. 3-point lead for the Broncos at halftime. Start of the 3rd quarter here in Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City, has the Broncos leading by 3 as we start the second half between these two AFC West rivals. Raiders looking to play spoiler here tonight. Denver looking to get another win atop the AFC. And they will start with the football with the Broncos. And away we go for the start of the second half. From inside the 5, the return out across the 25. And it'll be stopped right there. So here come the Broncos in the first half. J.K. Dobbins looked good. 13 carries, 75 yards. Average 5.7 yards a carry. And Denver will look to start this second half by adding on to their lead. They had an excellent drive towards the end of the second quarter that took 15 plays in 7 minutes to get their first touchdown of the game, give them their first lead of the game. Now they look to replicate that to go up by 2 scores if they can get into the end zone. First down, Denver. They start with a play fake. Nix to the near side, caught and out of bounds right away for a minimal pickup of about 2 yards on first down. Adam Prentice, the fullback, made that catch, one of the few designated fullbacks in the NFL remaining. Second down and 8. Here's Nix, stepping up and throwing on the run, and he overshoots his intended target. And third down now. And now the Raiders looking to force a 3 and out.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Third down and 8 for Denver on their opening drive. Need to get to the 37-yard line. Nix on third down, fires a dart, and it's incomplete for Franklin. Into tight coverage, a zip ball there from Bo Nix. And the Raiders defense forces a 3 and out to start the second half. Crawshaw on to punt it away here for Denver. 3 and out, forced by the Raider defense, and now a chance to at least tie the game here for the Raiders as Tucker makes the fair catch at the 25, and here comes Geno Smith. Pretty good first half for the Raiders offense. Touchdown and a field goal to their credit. They had the bad clock management at the end of the first half. Now we'll see if they can go down and try to tie this thing or take the lead with a touchdown. First down Raiders starting at the 25. Straight drop back and a quick throw. There's Bowers. Haven't said his name in a while as he makes the catch for a pickup of 9. Brock Bowers had a good first quarter, pretty much non-existent in that second quarter, but he makes the catch here on the first play of the second half. That was actually Michael Meyer who made the catch, so we still haven't seen Brock Bowers since that first quarter. Second down and a yard. That's Lockett in motion, and they flip it to him. Lockett around the edge, first down, and Tyler Lockett gets shoved out of bounds by Greenlaw, but a first down across the 45. Tyler Lockett coming over midseason from the Tennessee Titans, the former Seattle Seahawk. Tremendous career with the Seahawks. And now a first down here for the Raiders. Smith standing in to the outside. Pass is caught. There's Bowers, and he's got it for a first down. Out across the 40-yard line of Denver, and the Raiders are on the move.
17 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
First down at the 36-yard line. Again throwing. Smith down the seam. It's Bowers inside the 15. What a strike from Smith. And the Raiders take it into the red zone for a first down. What a throw by Geno Smith over the top of the defender, dropping back. And the Raiders are on the move here on a couple chunk plays to their big tight end. First down at the 14-yard line now here for the Raiders. Smith setting up a screen for Genty, and it's incomplete, and he had room to run. That might have been a touchdown, but Smith couldn't find him, and now second down. Second down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Smith, another screen, this time to the near side, and Genty breaks a tackle, brought down at the 7. Third down and 3 on the way.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
The third down and 3 at the 7-yard line. Need to get to the 4-yard line for a first down. That's Thornton Jr. in motion. Smith pressured right away and sacked back at the 15. A third down sack for the Denver defense. Stops the drive right there. And here comes the field goal team for the Raiders. So a good-looking drive for the Raiders. Get them down deep into Denver territory very quickly. It stalls on the sack on third down. And now Carlson on to try to tie us at 13. From the right hash, high snap. Good catch by the placeholder. And the kick is good. Wow. We have seen some bad snaps from the long snapper tonight. Their placeholder, A.J. Cole, has been able to make nice catches and get the snap down for Carlson. And we're tied at 13 apiece here in Denver. Carlson on to send it away here for the Raiders. Both teams with 2 field goals and a touchdown tonight. Mims gets popped on the return by Adams. And now a first down here for Denver, starting at the 21-yard line. Bo Nix and company out there. Try to go down and take the lead back. 7-2 Broncos. 2-7 Raiders. Raiders looking to play spoiler here tonight. Denver looking to get another win to propel them to the top of the AFC West going into NFL Sunday. And here's Dobbins up the middle. Big hole to start the drive for Dobbins, who barrels his way forward. And another first down for Denver. J.K. Dobbins, 87 yards on the ground now, and a good start to the drive. First down from the 32-yard line. Play action, Nix, quick throw, good catch by Franklin. Gets brought down immediately. Pickup of 6. The pressure was on Bo Nix right away, but he's able to find his former receiver out of Oregon, Troy Franklin, first down. Second and 4. Dobbins. Good tackle. Stokes comes up to make the tackle, and now third down and 4 here for Denver. They went 3 and out their first drive. They've already got a first down on this drive, but the Raiders looking to force another punt here with this Denver offense, who has converted 2 third downs here in this game. Both quarterback sneaks by Nix. Third and 4. Nix has a man, and a first down catch by Troy Franklin. Zipped it in. Bo Nix able to find Troy Franklin for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the drive continues up to the 44-yard line. First down, Denver. And Genty. Crosby couldn't bring him down, but then the reinforcements come, and a loss of 1 on the play. Genty got popped in the backfield by Crosby. Couldn't bring him down, but then Stokes right there to clean it up. And it's a loss of 1, bringing up second and long. Right back to him. Another big hit in the backfield. No gain on the play, and now third down and 11 here for Denver. Third down and 11. Need to get the Raiders' 46-yard line to keep the drive alive. Empty backfield here for Nix. Against a 4-man rush, Nix fires, pass caught, no, dropped, incomplete. Mims couldn't secure it on a throw that was a little behind him. He might have been brought down short of the first down anyway, but it's fourth down for Denver, and here comes the punt team. Good job by that Raider defense. Crawshaw on to put it away here for Denver. Tie game at 13 over halfway through this third quarter. Raiders getting the football back, and they will start at the 20. Geno Smith, great night for him. 19 of 22, 259 through the air, and a touchdown pass. That touchdown pass came on the very first drive of this game, where they marched the field and converted to Dante Thornton Jr. with the touchdown. That's their only touchdown on the board in this game. Both teams with just one touchdown and 2 field goals. Tied at 13 apiece. 6:36 to go in the third. Denver back out there. First down, starting at the 20. Here is Genty, brought down in the backfield by Carter, who's had an excellent game up front today for this by Cooper, who's had an excellent game up front today, and a loss of 3. $83 yards to go for Geno Smith. Here's a screen to the outside, and Lockett brought down shy of the original line of scrimmage, and now third down and 11 on the way. Third down and 11 here for the Raiders. Here's Smith setting up a screen, and nothing doing on the outside as Thornton couldn't escape, and it's fourth down. Denver's defense forces a 3 and out. Raiders on to punt it away. Another awkward exchange on a long snap, and the fair catch is taken in at the 28-yard line. So here comes Denver. J.K. Dobbins, 85 yards on the ground, 17 carries for him. Denver running game has looked good. They haven't been able to finish drives, though. Had to punt it away there last time, and now a chance to take the lead here as we approach the end of the third. We're under 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter in a tie game. First down at the 28-yard line here for Denver. And on first down, it's Dobbins. Breaks a tackle, then brought down immediately. Max Crosby there to finish him off, and a gain of 4 on first down. Second down and 6. Here's Dobbins again, right up the middle for a first down as he takes it across the 40. And he's at exactly 100 yards now on the game. J.K. Dobbins just slashing through this Raider defense. This Denver running attack has been good tonight. They've been waiting to get the running game going all year. It's been on the shoulders of Bo Nix almost all season long. J.K. Dobbins taking over here against the Raiders. Another carry, breaking tackles. He ran right through Max Crosby and a pickup of 5. And now with this running game looking good, will we see Bo Nix try to take a shot downfield, maybe off of a hard play action? Second down and 5. Dobbins again, trying to stretch it to the outside, now cuts it upfield, and here goes Dobbins again to the 35-yard line and a first down. Roberts in on the tackle, slow to get up at the end of the play, and a first down for Denver. Landon Roberts to the sideline, shaken up on that play after he makes the tackle. First down, Denver to the 35. First down at the 35-yard line. Straight drop back for Nix. Quick throw underneath. Pass is caught. And getting close to a first down and a pickup of 9 yards for Denver. That was Evan Ingram, the tight end, for his first catch of the night. Second down, Dobbins again. First down, breaks away. Dobbins to the goal line and in. Touchdown, J.K. Dobbins. He has been running all over this Denver defense all night long. We'll make sure he wasn't down short of the end zone. Looked like he rolled over the top of the Raider defender at the 1. Took it across the plane. We'll check it to make sure. But J.K. Dobbins, electrifying night continues. And they confirm it. It's a touchdown. Denver takes the lead. Will Lutz on for the extra point, and it's a 7-point lead for Denver. J.K. Dobbins putting on a show here tonight. 6 plays, 71 yards down the field, and Denver takes the lead. Will Lutz on to send it away. Denver with a 7-point lead, and they take their first lead of the night with 2:01 to go in the third. Here is the return by the Raiders down the middle across the 30. And that's where Geno Smith and company will begin on offense. They now trail by 7 with 1:57 to go in the third. First down for the Raiders starting at the 32. Smith keeps it and swarmed by that Denver defense after a 2-yard pickup. Brought down by Carney Reed, and it's second down. Second down and 8 from the 34. Smith to the outside, caught wide open. It's Thornton Jr., and he's got a first down to the 45. Good game tonight for Deontay Thornton Jr. Has the only touchdown on the board for the Raiders. He picks up a first down here to the 45.
First down, Raiders.
First down at the 45-yard line. Play action and a sack right away. What a play off the play fake by Nick Bonito. And a loss of 7 on first down. He came in right away, snuffed out the play fake from the very start of that play. And now second down, Smith is not happy in the huddle. Been a problem this year for the Raiders. They could not protect Geno Smith. They go empty backfield here on second and long. Smith fires, pass is caught. Bowers around the edge, reaches forward, and a first down. Working on Alex Singleton, and that'll close out the quarter. Raiders taking it into Denver territory to end the third. To the fourth we go in a 7-point Denver lead on Thursday Night Football. Start of the fourth quarter here in Mile High. Raiders trail by 7 with the football into Denver territory. First down. Start off with Genty running left side. Big hole. Genty breaking tackles. And a first down run out across the 30. Good start to the drive. Good start to the fourth quarter, rather, as Brandon Jones was able to get in there to make the tackle. But a first down to the 28-yard line now here for the Raiders. Extra man on the blitz. Smith pressured. Smith sacks. Alex Singleton gets home for the Denver sack, and it's a loss of 5 on first down. Second down and 15. After the sack by Singleton. Play clock down to 4. Here's Smith. With time, over the middle, it's Bowers. First down to the 18. And Brock Bowers has had an excellent night here tonight, receiving the football from Geno Smith, and the Raiders take it into the red zone, first down. First down to the 18-yard line now. Raiders on the move into the red zone. Here's Genty, right side. Makes a move. Genty takes it to the 5, and it's first and goal. What a run by the rookie. And Ashton Genty puts the Raiders on the doorstep. From the 5-yard line, first down and goal for the Raiders. They hand it off to the up man. It's Meyer for the touchdown. The backup tight end lines up as a fullback, and Meyer takes it in for the touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the game. What a drive by the Raiders. Looking to play spoiler here tonight. And we are an extra point away from a tie game here in the fourth quarter. Carlson on for the extra point. Clean exchange this time on the snap, and the extra point is good to make it 20 apiece here in Denver. 12:26 to go in the fourth quarter. We've got a tie game between these two AFC West teams. Well, 26 to go in the fourth. Carlson sends it away back to Denver. From the 5-yard line, it's Mims. Out across the 25 before he's brought down. And that'll bring out Bo Nix and company, led by J.K. Dobbins. What a night. He had the explosive touchdown run on their last drive. Well over 100 yards. And Denver here in a tie game. The fourth quarter is where they have been very dangerous. Looking to go down and score once again. First down, Denver in a tie game starting at the 25. Here's Nix. On first down, steps up in the pocket, going to run, and Bo Nix dives forward. They mark him down at the 32-yard line and a pickup of 6 on first down. Haven't seen the passing attack that we would have expected coming into this game from Bo Nix and company. It's been all ground and pound for the most part for the Broncos. See if they want to take shots down the field now here in a tie game. 2nd and 4 after the pickup of 6. Play action from Nix. Dumps it off underneath. Pass is caught, turning it upfield, and breaking tackles across the 45-yard line for a first down. First down just a shy of midfield now here for Denver. Trips receivers to the left side. Mims the lone receiver to the right. Here's Dobbins right up the middle. Another big hole, and Dobbins takes it into Raider territory. Another big run for J.K. Dobbins, and now he might be smelling 200 yards on this game. What a night. First down at the 40-yard line. Fake it to Dobbins this time. Nix going downfield, and what a throw to Sutton. He makes the catch inside the 25 and a first down. Working on Jeremy Chin. And Cortland Sutton makes a strong-handed catch. Beautifully placed ball there by Bo Nix. And now Denver, in the blink of an eye, knocking on the door of the red zone once again. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Dobbins up the middle again. Dobbins inside the 10. First and goal for Denver. What a night for J.K. Dobbins. And it just continues. So first down and goal at the 9-yard line in the blink of an eye. Sutton, the lone receiver, to the left. Nix on the move, right up the middle. Slides down inside the 5. Second and goal from the 3. Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Good catch on that snap. It's a slant for the touchdown. Marvin Mims Jr. and Denver takes the lead. Second passing touchdown by Bo Nix tonight. Both of them on quick slants down near the goal line. This time it's Mims who gets into the end zone, and Denver takes the lead with 8.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Will Lutz on for the extra point and might get a 7-point game. And he's got it. 27-20, Denver takes the lead. 7 plays, 75 yards very quickly down the field for the touchdown. And it's 27-20, Denver here at home with 8:33 to go in the fourth. How will the Raiders respond? 27-20. Denver sends it away. From inside the 5. Out across the 25 before he's drugged down right there. And here comes Geno Smith. Only 3 incompletions on the night. He's over 300 yards. Got a touchdown pass. And now they trail by 7 here in the fourth. 8:29 to go in regulation. See if the Raiders have something up their sleeve. What a night for the Raiders offense. Geno Smith leading the way. They lost their number 1 receiver to Jacksonville and Jacoby Meyer. They're still in contention here. First down, Smith. Tyler Lockett makes the catch, hit hard at the 35-yard line. Sandwich between Singleton there, and it's a gain of 8. Second down and 2 at the 35-yard line. Genty breaking through tackles, and Genty fights his way just shy of midfield. The strong rookie running back out of Boise State having a good night tonight. And he powers his way for a Raider first down there as we approach the halfway point of this fourth quarter. First down at the 48-yard line here for the Raiders. Smith stands in, fires downfield. Good catch by Bowers. No, it's incomplete. Or is it? They say he made the catch and was down. First down to the 29. What a catch by Bowers. Let's make sure he actually had it. Yeah, that ball popped out at the end. That's a good catch inside the Denver 30. And here come the Raiders down the field. Geno Smith leading the way. What a night for him. Best game of the season to this point. First down to the 29. Here's Genty. Cuts it back. And he gets brought down. Surtain was in there along with Singleton, and a pickup of 5, bringing up second down. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 5 here for the Raiders. RPO to the outside. Tucker, room to run. And Tucker takes it inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal. What a find there by Geno Smith on the outside. RPO action play, and the Raiders are knocking on the door, trying to tie this game up late in the fourth. Right at the 10, 1st down, and goal to go. Smith keeps it, and he's brought down. Another tackle for Singleton. No gain on the play, 2nd and goal. Second and goal right at the 10-yard line. Under 5 to go here in the fourth. Extra man on the blitz. Smith pressured away again and sacked. And guess who? It's Alex Singleton, who's had a tremendous night here defensively for Denver. 3rd down and goal from back at the 19. What a night for Singleton. Right up the middle. They brought more guys than the Raiders had protecting Smith. And another sack brings up 3rd down and goal way back at the 19. So now, do the Raiders have 2 plays to try to get 19 yards on 3rd down and goal from the 19? See what route they want to approach this here. Smith on 3rd and goal, pressured again, throws on the run, pass is caught by Lockett, takes it back to near the 10-yard line. Surtain was there for the tackle, and now 4th down and goal from 10 and a half yards away. Now we'll see what the Raiders want to do here. And it looks like Carlson's going to get sent out there to try to make it a 4-point game. 28 yards to make it a 4-point game, and it's good. 27-23 is our score. So, with under 4 minutes to go, the Raiders will rely on their defense that hasn't really been able to stop Denver in the second half to try to get a stop. Denver with 3:28 to go to try to put this game on ice and get their 8th win of the year and put them alone at the top of the AFC. A game not a whole lot of people saw coming. It's been good throughout. And Denver has the game in their hands with a chance to close it out here against their rivals, the Raiders. From inside the 5, it's Mims to the 25-yard line. So now all eyes in Vegas turn to their defense, and all eyes here in Denver turn to J.K. Dobbins, who's had an excellent night tonight. 188 total yards, 177 of those on the ground. And Denver's going to look to put this game on ice if they can get a couple first downs here. In a fourth quarter, machine of an offense for the Broncos. Both teams over 350 total yards. Passing yards dominated by the Raiders. They start off through the air, and Sutton, and he's got a first down to start the drive to the 35. Just that much tougher right away for the Raiders. First down, Denver, as we're going to get our next snap under 3 minutes to go. And look at this. They're emptying the backfield here, playing aggressive here, Denver. First down and 10. Here's Nix on the move, and Crosby brings him down before he can get going. And the Raiders will use their timeout starting right here. Timeout Raiders with 2:40 to go. So the Raiders using their timeouts ahead of the 2-minute warning here. So a first down for Denver pretty much kills all hope for the Raiders trying to play spoiler here tonight. 2nd and 9. To throw again. Nix over the middle. Caught? No. Incomplete. And that stops the clock with 2:36 to go. 3rd down on the way. Sutton couldn't bring it in, and now Denver, decision to make here on 3rd down and 9 ahead of the 2-minute warning. Raiders still with all 2 timeouts. Trips receivers to the left on 3rd down and 9. Nix through the air. on third down, gonna run it, and Bo Nix putting the Denver offense on his shoulders, picks up a first down. Timeout Raiders. And it just got a whole lot tougher for Vegas on defense. Bo Nix in the fourth quarter, shining once again.
49-yard line.
First down for the 49, again going shotgun. Throwing it again, and Sutton holds that one in. Gain of 6. Timeout Raiders, another out of timeout, so we'll get one more snap you would have to think here before the 2-minute warning. One more first down for Denver ends the game. Second and 4 from the 46-yard line. First down ends it for Denver, you would have to think. Low snap and a handoff. Dobbins stiff arms his way for a first down. And now we'll go down to the 2-minute warning. Raiders out of timeouts, and that one might be the dagger for J.K. Dobbins and the Broncos. What a night for the Denver running back. And we hit the 2-minute warning with Denver in control. No timeouts for the Raiders, and this game's all over but the shouting. Victory formation here for Denver. Raiders out of timeouts. And the Broncos are going to hang on, avoid the spoil job of the Raiders as Nix takes the knee. Week 10 of the NFL already. Denver is going to find themselves alone at the top of the AFC going into Football Sunday this week. A day that saw a lot of trades on Tuesday as they handed off to Dobbins one more time, bringing up third down and 7. A record-breaking trade deadline day on Tuesday just a couple days ago. The Raiders sent Jacoby Myers to Jacksonville. Their offense honestly played better than the Denver offense in this game. But the Broncos yet again find another way to win as Dobbins gets brought down right away, and we actually have a second difference between the play clock and the game clock. So Denver will probably just punt one out of bounds as time expires. But we saw a ton of blockbuster trades. The most intriguing one, at least in my eyes, is Rashid Shaheed going to Seattle. That offense with all that kind of fireworks. As Will Lutz tries to put the finishing touches on this game, and he got it with 1 second to go, making it a 7-point game for Denver. And they hit 30 here tonight. So now we'll get a kickoff as the final play of the game. Unless Lutz booms it out of the end zone, which I don't see why he would. You would probably rather just have the Raiders run the timeout on the kick, but we'll see what they want to play here. He does boom it, and the Raiders are going to get an offensive play here. So it comes down to one final play here for the Raiders with 1 second to go. See how they approach things here in a 7-point game, 1 second left. And Geno Smith and the Raiders looking for a miracle. They keep Genty in as a blocker. Smith going downfield. The pass is caught and brought down as time expires. And that'll do it. Denver hangs on to win this one on Thursday night. 30-23 the final score. The Broncos find themselves alone at the top of the AFC going in to Week 10 NFL Sunday. They are now ahead, leading the way in the AFC. J.K. Dobbins put this Denver Broncos offense on his shoulders. What a night for him. What a night for the Broncos. 8-2. Move the Denver Broncos with a win here over the Raiders on a Thursday night. The Colts and the Patriots, pressure on their shoulders now to match it. Denver starts Week 10 atop of the AFC. Good night from the Mile High City.